Hello everyone! So much fun stuff just released from My Favorite Things for their December release. Let's just get right into it. We have two new sets of STAX Die-namics. We have the stitched tag corner rectangle and the stitched tag corner square. And all their stacks come on magnetic backing sheet. Their STAX dies are all separated, so you don't have to, break them apart and anything like that. They're good to go. And these ones have the stitching on the inside, and the largest in the rectangle is, flip over my ruler here, 4 inches by 5 1/4. So it'll like layer really nicely on the front of an A2 card, and then you go all the way down smaller. I kind of like the smaller ones in sets like this because you can use them to build like patterns and different things, like do some fun sponging or watercolor effects on some cardstock and then die cut it and then, use those pieces on a card. So also with MFT STAX, they do list in their product description like all the measurements of everything. Like they think out all that stuff. So when you're ever unsure, always check their product description on their site, and then it'll say like very specific info on the measurements and stuff. And then with the stitch tag corner square, it's 4 inches. So 4 by 4. So same thing, that would layer nicely on a 4 1/4 inch square card. So yeah, those are the new STAX set. I kind of like the shape of these. They're just kind of fun. These would also work really nicely, like, again, some of the smaller ones to frame like a sentiment. Because MFT has some larger sentiments. That would work with both of them. So many ideas. So many ideas. Okay, so there's that. And then, the big exciting one, they have re-released and kind of redone the Birdy Brown Your Super set, which was retired. I never got rid of mine because I absolutely refused because it's too cute. Too cute. And so many people, the requests were insane to re-release it. So MFT did. So they've got the adorable Your Super, the girl, the kind of explosion bubble. We've got a little solid cityscape, a fun shield, and some like lightning bolts. They redid the sentiments, so I really love that. Wishing you a super birthday, have a super day. Thanks for making my day. You did it. You're my superhero. You're unstoppable. You'll always be my hero. You saved the day. You're amazing. Pow, boom. The original Die-namics, coordinating Die-namics, I will work with these. I think the original set was solid, whereas the new ones, of course, are all outlined, but they will work. With this one and with the original one, it comes with the outline dies, to cut out all these pieces. And then it has an extra little mask die. So you can die cut a little mask, die cut it from some black cardstock or for some glitter cardstock. And, it's just cute. And you can use the mask on so many other like stamp images if you want. Like a little raccoon image would look really cute. Add an extra mask just to make it funny. So everyone's very excited, of course, that the MFT is listening and re-releasing some of these sets that were retired. So that's really, really exciting. So that one's available now. And then there's a couple new die sets that would go so well, I think, with this image, as well as, the one they're kind of meant to go with. This is the new, let's put that over, Town Bear stamp set. And it's just so cute. So cute. So you've got your little bears in little cars and a couple little houses, some trees, one just standing, and a little stop sign. Very big congratulations, wishing you the very best birthday. Life without you would be unbearable. I'm so happy for you. So you got the stamp set, and you have the coordinating die set. Cut everything out. And then to like build your scenes, we have the fun open road Die-namics. I love this because you have the straight one that you can use along the bottom of your cards, or you could just have it like come down, the front of your card. Or you have this one that, again, I love. You could use it across your card if you wanted. It would look kind of a little bit funky, but it's more meant to come down, again, the front of your card. So it looks like it's coming from a distance. And then you've got 2 slide or die channels that you can die cut. And you can die cut right along, your card. Have the road just along the bottom in your opening, and then you can connect your stamped and die cut little characters. So it'll look like they're coming down. And if you don't already, if you're gonna get this die set, the stamp set or other ones to work with it, I highly recommend the little MFT. There's the circles and they have ovals. They're just plastic, but they're the perfect size to adhere. You can do a circle of cardstock behind it, adhere your little plastic piece, and then you would adhere your die cut little character to that. So it would, and it'll slide smoothly along the die cut channels. These are awesome. Like for so many years we fiddled with like cutting down little foam dimensionals, etc., which were never good enough. This makes it so much easier. Like I love these. Love these. So yeah, they come in 2 packs. Hopefully I'll remember to link to those with everything else. They've had these for a while. So there's that one. And then there's this great Our Town Die-namics die, which you can use again with these characters. You know, it could create a scene in the distance. You can have your road and then you can have your town. These would look really cute staggered, like die cut from different colors of cardstock, and you could stagger like a rainbow of them. So great in the background. Would obviously look good with this one as well. So yeah, and sized to fit across an A2 sized card. It's just over, it's 5. The actual houses themselves are just under 5.5 inches, but the cut line goes to like 5 3/4 inches. So you can easily, it gives you that little bit of wiggle room, so you could stagger them, you know, a little bit, to shift them back and forth as you stagger them for a background. I like that. I think that's really cool. So we've got that. And then we have the Congratulations Circle Frame. This was last month's free with 60, so now it's available. They have all sorts of circle frame dynamics, and this fits their circle shaker pouches, there's a bunch of their circle dies, etc. So yeah, spells out the word congratulations. I really like that. That would work really good too, even with like this. You could use die cut it and then have your stamped character like kind of superimposed over it, and like, congratulations, you saved the day, you're my superhero. You know, I think it's cute. So really like that. So that one is now available. Speaking of the free with 60, since we're on that topic, this month's free with 60, I've got everything labeled here, is the Stitched Star Peekaboo Window Dynamics. So the star, it will die cut a star window, and the outside will have a stitched edge all around the perimeter, which I really like. These coordinate with MFT's star shaker pouches, just like so. Really fun. So really great with like, you know, New Year cards and all that kind of stuff coming out. Congratulations cards, graduation cards, like these would work perfectly for that. So this one you get free with any order on My Favorite Things website of $60 or more, and that's after any discounts, anything. It has to be a minimum $60. They explain it on their site. I always link to it in the description box below the video, as well as on my blog, because it's all explained there. So when there's a free with 60, next month it'll be part of the release, so you can purchase it, because right now the only way to get it is free with 60. And then MFT also has the free with any order stamp set. This is only while supplies last, and it says on their site that this will not be for sale. This is the Frosty Friends set. It's a little mini 3x4 inch set, and they're going to include this with any order. So wishing you the very best. I'm clapping for you, sealed with a kiss, waving hello. And then, oh, it's so cute. Oh, this set is adorable. Love this. So again, I'll have the links to everything below, as well as it's worth checking out. It's definitely worth heading on over to my blog, because I will have a discount code. So definitely check that out before you do your shopping. So we have that. Then we have the Meant to Be stamp set, which is just adorable. It's got your little hive, you have these cute little bees, little clouds, and then little stitching trails, a heart one, and then just a couple little fun ones. So I'll always be here for you. We were meant to be friends. Happy belated birthday wishes. I need to make, I'm always making belated birthday cards. Love that. Happy B-Day, just because I believe in you. Coordinated little die set to cut out your little characters and the little clouds. I like the clouds because you can use those with or without the stamps, really. You can never have too many cloud dies. I like that these are little too. They're so cute. So we've got that. And then to kind of coordinate with that, they've released the Hexagon shaker window and frame. So of course there is now Hexagon shaker pouches. So you have the frame that will cut out your window that you can insert the shaker pouch. I've shown videos using, they have like every shape now pretty much, which is awesome. And then you have the Hexagon frame that you can use to frame that piece just to give it that little extra something depending on how you're using it on your card. So I really like that. And the pouches. And then we have the fabulous Honeycomb Background. So everything ties in so nicely. I love MFT's background. Always deeply etched red rubber on cling foam, very high quality. You can never go wrong with MFT's background stamps. They're fabulous. So yeah, I always think the minute I see backgrounds, it's like, I want to heat emboss this and do watercolor over it. Tone on tone always works really nicely too. So that is the current background that was just released. I like how it's kind of all coordinates so nicely. And then we have the Royal Friend stamp set. This cute little bear has been making his appearance the last few months. So you've got him with a crown sitting on like a fancy little chair or a throne. You deserve the royal treatment. Fantastic birthday wishes coming your way. So cute. And then the coordinating die to cut this out. There's no Pure Innocence release this month. MFT posted on their Facebook page though, because people were asking. There will be one next month. They're not like doing away with it. It just, there isn't one this month. So I thought I would mention that. So I got that one. And then we have the Friendly Forest stamp set. These images are so cute. So no coloring needed. You can just stamp these in color inks. I really like MFT's dye inks like a lot. You can stamp these in color, and then for like their eyes, I would use like either a black pen or my black Nouveau drops to enhance those. I think that would look really cute. So yeah, I can't mask my excitement. It's your birthday, go nuts. Thanks for owl you do. A little snail mail, you stole my heart. Aren't those cute? So adorable. I love a little owl too. Ugh. Coordinating die set to die cut out all of these fun little characters. So adorable. There's that one. And then last but not least, two amazing, huge floral sets. So we have Painted Flowers and more Rustic Wildflowers. This is another layering set. So we've got like leaves and flowers and stems, etc. They outline all of their images, which I really, really like. So you know what coordinates with what. And this is a set that with the flowers themselves, you've got like your solid image. And then so you could stamp that in your lightest shade of ink. And then you can stamp the second image in a shade darker, go darker again, and finally your darkest color. So you could layer these all together to create this great flower. And they have a graphic next to the stamp set showing how everything looks, which I always like, because it's always like when you look at it like here, it's like, okay. But then when you see it in color, it's like, oh, this is so nice. So what I really like too about the set though is you get these great like patterned like leaf sort of images as well that are just kind of extra. I really like that. So, and something I've been pointing out, so well, I'll get to that in a second. More Rustic Wildflowers. This one is more whimsical, I guess you'd say, that whereas this one is a lot, like this one's got a little bit of whimsy with this, but if you didn't include the little swirly, it's just really pretty. So yeah. We've got that one, and then this one has more just dual layering images, so one in like 1, 2, 3 at the most. And again, everything's outlined so you know which ones are kind of meant to go together. So, and both have coordinating die sets. So, and I've pointed this out in other videos, MFT has started marking these coordinating dies and stamp sets to make it easier to line things up. So, a lot of these images, the actual stamp itself has a little triangle. If you can see that, I think you can see it right there. So that's the outline, and the stamp itself, there's a little dot on the image and a triangle on the backing. And that's gonna help you line that up with the coordinating die set. The stamp itself is still gonna stamp like clear. You're not gonna see that dot. But then you find the coordinating die, and the dies now have little notches that come out with a little dot so that you know that's the top of the stamp. That's the top of the stamp. So you can easily and quickly line up everything. So it's like, oh, if you always have the little triangle kind of pointed upwards while you're stamping, then you'll know when you go to, you know, use the coordinating die to always have that little notch lined up. So again, they've like thought out everything. With some stamp sets, it's really difficult to line up the dies. I can't even say how many times there have been certain stamp and die sets where I've sat and fiddled. It's usually certain florals or things with many points to them, etc. And it's like trying to get them lined up. So now it's like you don't even have to do that. It's all done. So like all of these, that also helps with like when you're stamping these coordinating images, all of the arrows help to line this up when you're stamping it too, not just for lining up the die, but it's like you stamp this one and then this one. As long as you keep your arrows pointed, you know, consistently, everything will layer properly too. Really like that. I like when they take all the extra thinking out of it so that I don't have to do it. So yeah, that is the My Favorite Things December 2017 release and review. Like I said, check out my blog post because I will have a time-sensitive discount code. It's only for a couple days, so if you're watching this later, sorry, but I always share those sorts of things on my sales and coupons page on my blog. That's right under, if you go to my blog, which is linked below, it's the right under the banner, it'll say sales and coupons, and I'm always updating it with any codes or sales I find at my favorite crafty stores. So there will be that. There's the free with any order stamp set, the free with 60 Die-namics, and then again on my blog I'll have picture links of all of this new stuff. Simon Says Stamp will be having it in stock at about the same time, so I'll add links to there. Ellen Hudson will get it in. For my Canadian people, Scrap and Stamp in Canada gets in all the new MFT goodies. It'll just, you know, a little bit of a time lag when they get it in, but I always try and update everyone. So yeah, check that all out. Thank you all so much for watching and subscribing and thumbs upping and commenting on my videos. I really appreciate it. And I will be back soon with another video. Bye.